back to that point, man, where we can, use our money as leverage to get what we want, you know. But with poor money, we can't do it. We are in the belly of the whale. What he eats, we have to shit. So in order to deal with this here on an intellectual point, and you're just being, smart about it, we have to create our own well. Now I hear black people talking about, oh, we just buy black and we just gonna, just do for us. Well, first of all, we're not that type. That's not, it's I understand self-preservation, it's it's important. But we're not that type of people. We're not. I'm sorry to tell you. I mean, we only prejudice because of the things that happen to us. We wouldn't be prejudiced otherwise. We're just not. That's just not. We're not that type of people. Okay. So I hear black people saying that, let's just, I understand. Trust me, I understand. It's just, you're looking at survival. Okay. But I'm going to tell you something. This might sound crazy, but black people, we only come together when something of a magnitude done happen. Okay. Now you have those black people that's out there every day, living, walking, talking, but most black people, they all about self. You know what I mean? I hate to say that. But it's they all about self, all about their money, all about this and that. And then when something like, major happened, then they all want to come together. Okay. So the only thing what I could tell you that will make black people, I don't care who, how many, where they come from, what's going to make black people come together is that. Yeah, is that. Okay. When they see that they can benefit by a movement, then they will be more amped to go forward with it. Okay. Now I'm not talking about the times when Martin Luther King that was a whole nother era. Okay, I'm talking about now. Okay. So what I'm telling y'all, to get that, we have to increase the value of the dollar. We have to. It's just not going to work no other way. We have to increase the value of the dollar. Now, it's never an overnight thing. But you got to understand this here. If black people wanted to do what they're talking about doing, it's approximately 48 million black people in America. That's a clan. If they really want to come together, if each one of them put $10 up for the betterment of black people, you have $480 million starting off. Okay? They you know what I mean? I mean, we want the best for each other, but until we all come together like this, it ain't happening. So, to enrage the value of the dollar is the only outcome where we could win. That's the only outcome. Not only us, but everyone that wants to join us. A more valuable dollar would do it. It would win. And it would be a win-win for everybody. But they don't want a valuable dollar. Just like they don't want you do the work and them to pay you labor prices for what they doing over here now. That's why they went to China and all these India and all these other countries, because they can buy them for cheap. Okay? They can buy those people labor for cheap. They can't buy Americans' labors for cheap. Well, they doing it because they done reversed the value of the dollar. Okay? But if we increase the value of the dollar, there would be no excuse for nobody. You know, all of us will have the money to do whatever work that we have to do to get that money. Enterprises will step up. Businesses will start popping up because they, manufacturing, all that. The banks will start giving more interest on your money. There will be low house prices where we can buy a house straight out without borrowing loans and everything. Okay. There'll be low car prices where we can buy a decent car without having to work 9 and 10 years of our life to own that car. Okay. Things would change dramatically. There may not even be no more food stamps. I know that sounds crazy, right? But reason why is because the money would outpower anything that the food stamps could have given to us. We don't need food stamps when we got powerful money. You know what I'm saying? It don't make no sense. Okay? The older people right now that gets like, maybe $1,000, maybe $2,000 a month. Right? If we was just to add $1 to the value of the dollar, that $1,000 or $2,000 would become $2,000 to $4,000 a month. That's just with $1. Do you think your family, they could live off $4,000 a month? Seriously. But we trying to get it way more than that. We already in, the American people is already in debt, like, 30-something billion or some trillions. 30-something trillion dollars we in debt. So we ain't just trying to get that dollar up to $2. We need it up there, like $18 to $20 for one. We'll take you out the poorhouse, man. We're going to put you on solid ground. That's what we're trying to do. You know, we're trying to put America on solid ground. White Americans, Japanese Americans, Spanish Americans, Indians, everybody. We got to stop this here marginalizing, you know, trying to make some people not equal to others because of their money. We finna snap, bro. You know, we just need the followers. So what we want to do is we want to try to get this here out in the social media and get it out to the people, to where people can latch on. Okay, because it's gonna take, you know, a lot of people to get it done. But black people, it shouldn't be no reason, period, for us to do bad. It's too many of us. You know what I mean? I mean, do you think it was 48 million settlers here? You know, when they started the colonies? Wasn't that many people, bro. Okay. And they did good. I ain't gonna lie. You know, they did good. They was able to advance. I'm not saying everything they did was right. Now, I ain't saying that. But I'm saying that they did advance to what we have today, which is the great United States of America. Okay. But hey, it was all done with powerful money. And the thing is, now we got poor money. We can't process. We can't do it. It just ain't gonna happen. I don't give a damn how much we work. Okay. So y'all just check me out, man, and try to, you know, see if we can get this together. I got a little surprise for black people, my people. Okay. Of how we can. I hate to say it, they might just burn our motherfucking cities down. Ain't no telling what the hell, drop bombs and shit, you know. This is the type of shit that's going on. Oh, I'm sorry. All right. I'm done with that. But I think we can do some things, man. Just we need to tighten up. Join together. You know. We can make it happen. You know, we just got to focus on what we need to do. We are. So anyway, man, I'm about to dip, get something to eat, and I will see y'all later. And y'all, all of y'all, have a blessed day.